Hello everybody and welcome back. We're looking at question number 20 now in this video. Question 20 on the 2008 Pascal contest. 4 of the 6 numbers, 1867, the year Canada became a country, 1993, 2019, 2025, 2109, and 2121, have a mean, also known as average, of 2008. Hey, the year of the contest. What is the mean or average of the other 2 numbers? Okay. Now, if you were completely lost, and I do mean completely lost on a question like this, what you might start doing is saying, oh, we have a mean of 2008 with 4 of these numbers. Let me just start picking 4 of the 6 numbers and seeing, do they have a mean of 2008? Because if I know which 4 have a mean of 2008, the other 2 must have the mean that I'm looking for. Okay, and that is a way to go about doing the question. It is a way to interpret the question and go about doing it, but you're going to be trying a lot of things. How many ways are there to pick 4 numbers out of 6? There's 15. You likely don't have time for that sort of a thing. That said, if you've made it this far into the contest and you say, well, I'm just thankful I made it to question 20, there's no way I'm going to get part C, I've looked at it, I got no idea what's going on, then go with whatever way it works. And this is true for just about any question. If you're running out of time, you can't think of a fast way to do a question and everything else just looks really hard, go with the slow way. You might be surprised at what you can do. Okay, but that's one way, and that's the way I suspect some people who looked at 20 tried it. But what could we actually do? Well, I don't really need to know which 4 numbers exactly, now do I? We can probably figure them out, but I think there's probably a faster way to do it. So, I don't know what my numbers are. Let's get question 19 out of the way here. I don't know what my 4 numbers are. I know I've got 1867, 1993, I think 2019 was in there, 2025, 2109, and 2121. Okay. So, there we go. I'll just double check. Yes, those were the numbers. So I know all 6 of these numbers, and I know that, if I start calling the ones that I chose, I don't know which 4 I chose, but I can give them names. That is kind of the point of algebra. People always complain, it makes math so much harder when you put letters in. I just got used to numbers. But the point of letters is just, it's a very short name for, well, I know I picked some numbers. I don't know which ones. I don't know the names. I don't know exactly what their properties are. But I do know I picked 4 numbers. We'll call them A, B, C, D. Because that way I can still do math. I can still set up equations. So I know if I've got A, B, C, D, I've got 4 numbers there. Their average is going to be 2008. So instead what I could do is I could say, well, A, B, C, D is 4 times 2008. So that'll be 8,032. Okay, you're saying, where are you going with this? Well, we've got 6 numbers here. And we'll call the other 2 that I didn't pick E and F. I want to find the average of E and F. Okay, so 2 numbers, add them up, divide by 2. That's how we figure out the average. If only I knew what E and F were. But do I need to know what E and F are? No, actually, I just need to know what E plus F is. Then I can find the average. Well, how are you going to get E plus F? Well, I know A, B, C, and D, what they add up to. I know what all 6 of my numbers add up to. They add up to A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F. Even if I don't know which 2 are E and F, I know they're among these 6 numbers, and so I know the sum of all of these, and I can grab my calculator and calculate them. Just add up 1867, 1993, 2019, 2025, 2109, and 2121. In total, I get 12,134. So E plus F must be 12,134 minus 8,032. It's got to be whatever's left over. And that's going to be 4,102. So if I want that average, which is E plus F over 2, I just need 4,102 divided by 2. And I'll divide that by 2. I'll get 2051. So I don't know which numbers got picked, but I know we've got 2051 right here. Okay. So 2051, and that's D here. Okay, so D is going to be our final answer. Now, so video over. General, thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys for question 21 as we start the hard questions part C. But I'm actually going to stop and see if I can figure out which two numbers do actually give me the average of 2051. So if you want to stick around, I'm just going to be puttering about with that for about a moment. Okay, so I know their average should be 2051. Okay, and what are my numbers? 1867, 1993, 2019, 2025, 2109, and 2121. And I know the average of these two numbers is 2151. So if it's the average of two numbers, which is actually a lot easier to work with than the average of four numbers, I know he's got to be below one of them and above the other one. Okay? So I couldn't, it will never be the average of the two 2100 numbers because they'd be bigger than 2151. It also can't be the average of two of the ones that are below it because 2051 fits right in there. So it's got to be one that's above and another one that's below. So, well, I've only got two that are above. Suppose, so let's say, what if F were 2121? Well, I know E plus F is 4102. And so just take 4102 and subtract off 2121. And I ask, do I get one of these other numbers? So subtract off 2121. And I get 1981. Well, that's not one of the other numbers. So that can't be it. So, okay, what if F were the other one, 2109? If F were 2109, we still know E plus F is 4102. We'll subtract off F and be left with E. Now 4102 minus 2109 is 1993. Okay, so that means that originally I chose 1867, 2019, 2025, and 2121. Those are the four numbers I chose. They should have an average of 2008. We'll get that in a moment. So the other two numbers left over are 1993 and 2109. I'm just going to double check. 1867 plus 2119 plus 2025 plus 2121 is 8,032. Divide by 4. It's an average of 2008. Exactly what we would expect because we understand math, and math is exact. It stays the same every single time. Okay, so that's question 20. I'll see you guys in the next video for question 21 as we start the harder questions, part C, where everything's going to be worth a little bit more, and we're going to have to go a little more carefully if we want to, and think a little more critically to get the right answer. I'll see you for that next time.